Hello everybody, welcome back to Time God DBZ. I'm your host Vinny, and today we're going to be reacting to Flash vs. Sonic. First off, I want to give a shout out to this dude for pointing out that this version of Sonic is actually the comic book version. The second thing I want to point out is today is Labor Day, so happy Labor Day to you guys. If this video comes out on Labor Day or the day after or the 2 days after that. First off, thirdly, want to point out this video belongs to Death Bell and Rooster Teeth, so please, no copyright. We had this discussion. This should be a done deal at this point. So, with that said, I'm going to go ahead and kick it off. If you guys do like this, give it a thumbs up. Share it with your friends and family. Comment what your favorite part is of my reaction to this. And subscribe for more. Either way, let's get this started. So, when I insert my headphones here, we will begin. Again, shout out to Rooster for making this. No copy. No.
Speed. It's the ultimate sensation on the human body.
Indeed.
And today we're pitting together two of the fastest characters out there.
With these two, speed is far more than simply moving fast. Wally West, the fastest Flash from DC Comics.
Oh,
And
he's the
Sonic
fastest.
from Archie
Okay.
Comics, the most supersonic Sonic of all the Sonics.
Okay.
He's Wiz and I'm Boomstick.
And it's our job to analyze their weapons, armor, and skills to find out who would win a death battle.
Yep, finally. Alright, let's figure this out.
The year was 1985, and the multiverse was in crisis. Infinite Earths were on the brink of total annihilation.
But one man could save the day by running really fast.
Wow.
The Flash.
Okay.
To save everything and everyone, Barry Allen sacrificed his life.
But the Flash wasn't all gone. Barry had a sidekick. You might say a pro-DC.
So, Kid Flash?
Protege.
Wally West.
Despite the
never mind,
impressive
never mind.
amount of coincidences
Well,
Barry needed to gain his speed, many others have possessed the powers of the Scarlet Speedster. But for Wally, his own coincidence is unparalleled.
Let's see. President of the Flash fan club, nephew to Flash's girlfriend who introduced him, visited
Wow.
while Flash had a chemical lab set up exactly like it was when he got his powers. Then, just like Barry, Wally got struck by lightning that knocked him into the chemicals, and boom, Flash powers.
That kind of seems
I would
like
say
hero
this kid
worship.
was
A
super
little
lucky,
bit.
but
Just a
he
little.
did get struck by lightning.
The true reason?
True.
Because Speed Force, a dimension of infinite kinetic energy which all Flashes draw their power from.
And the DC writer's favorite scapegoat for retcons.
With his newfound ability, Wally
Alright.
joined Barry's crime-fighting heroics as Kid Flash.
He's the third Flash.
Strong of head and light of heart, he was more than a sidekick. He was a surrogate son.
So when Barry went poof, naturally Wally stepped up to be the next Crimson Comet himself.
As the Flash,
Ah!
stop doing that. Wally obviously possesses incredible speed, easily surpassing that of light. He can run non-stop for multiple days.
Forget running. This guy looks at reality and spits in its face before giving it a swirly.
Wally can manipulate each and every one of his molecules to, for instance, survive the inside of a black hole. Barry even
Wow.
once regenerated from a cloud of gas.
I bet he never has any trouble with NARBs.
Narbs?
What?
No apparent reason boners? They're devious. Always pumping up where you least expect them.
Wally can
Okay,
create tornadoes,
that's
crush
great.
lightning, and heal from deadly blows.
Thanks for that.
These
Very
techniques are rooted in scientific
little
theory
fact.
and often require a mathematical mindset. For example, by vibrating his body at very precise frequencies, he
Okay.
can turn invisible, phase through objects, tear things apart while
Really?
phasing through them, and even enter fourth dimensional space.
So you're saying he'd never be able to do any of this if he was dumb?
Well, that's exactly what I decided to find
Fourth
out when I
dimensional
laced through a
phase.
beer
Okay.
with cosmic kinetic energy. It'll kick in later. With a touch, Wally can steal another speed and use it for himself. Specifically, he can take a person's kinetic energy, instantly stopping them in their tracks or even freezing them for centuries.
Wow, so he can
even
slow
for
him
those who are
down?
not linked to the Speed Force like Superman.
And his
Wow.
infinite mass punch can knock you across the whole planet.
Applying the laws of relativity, as Wally's fist approaches light speed, its mass technically grows to an infinite degree, striking with kinetic energy equivalent to a white dwarf star.
Dang.
Or about 2.6 octillion tons
Okay.
of force. In
That's
fact,
a lot of
increasing
math.
The vibration speed even further could break the universe.
The biggest nuke ever tested was 50 megatons. One punch from Wally is like 40 million of those.
Even
Dang.
more wild, Wally can
Okay.
change his vibration frequencies to affect alien
making it sound like
energies
he's
that
stronger than
do
Superman,
not
but
exist in
he's
his
not,
reality.
It's how he helped take out these aliens called quantum mechanics.
Beings far beyond any physical dimension and immune to ordinary physics.
So, like a prism, Wally changed Superman's heat vision into super space magic to blast them all.
All this is absolutely insane to contemplate, but it is important to remember that Wally is somehow still human.
And a huge dork, but a fun one, not like Wiz over here. I mean, he got married and has kids, so...
Boomstick, I'm married.
What?
To my work. And Wally's family became sort of a cosmic lightning rod rooting him to reality when he time travels. Right? Boomstick, he can time travel. Isn't that fascinating?
I feel like you're trying to give me the runaround. Speaking of which, that's how he time travels, by running.
Should Wally become unmoored, he can outrun the speed force itself, even running to the end of reality where the concept of death no longer exists.
One time, he beat these gambler gods in a race across the universe, and, they could teleport.
To win, Wally achieved trans-time velocity in less than 1 unit of Planck time, which is so infinitesimal, it is the absolute edge of measurable time itself. He was
Wow.
so fast,
Okay.
reality does not have any means to calculate or even comprehend his speed.
That's f***ing crazy. But
That really
for
is.
some reason, Wally still felt unworthy of the
And I think I already know who's the winner of this death battle before I
Until one
even
day,
hear all this.
Barry returned.
Because Speed Force.
To determine the fastest Flash of
There you
all, Wally and Barry raced each other. This simple contest
Survived the big
nearly
crunch
tore
out right in
apart
the Big Bang.
entire
Wow, that's one of the
multiverse.
stories
But our
had.
kid Flash finally let it all out
about
and
the-
won.
Even with those unimaginable feats,
Superfan,
Wally's greatest
Flash,
challenge was proving his worth to himself.
He's not just another Flash, he's the fastest being in the multiverse.
Dude, as soon as you finish your drink, turn yourself in.
Got me again, Flash.
What is that?
Many, many years from
Okay.
now, Earth will be no more.
Yep.
Yep.
'Cause these hentai
There it is.
aliens are gonna drop a bomb that kills everyone and transforms all the animals into furries.
Welcome
Yeah, I
to
don't think
Mobius,
so.
homeworld of Sonic Maurice Hedgehog, leader of a guerrilla anthropomorphic freedom-fighting group at war with the cybernetic empire of Ivo Robotnik, aka Dr. A.
He's like the last human alive, which is
Comic book
really
Sonic
weird.
is a little different from the video games. While leading his Care Bear Viet Cong in the fight against obesity and male pattern baldness, Sonic became a super skilled fighter. And he wasn't doing it for nothing. Robotnik had turned his entire family into robot slaves. What a dick.
Sonic is
Dang.
fast as always, but in this timeline, fast takes on new meaning. He's quick enough to create tornadoes, cause after images, turn invisible, phase through objects, and boost past light speed in the blink of an eye. He can dodge lightning and even move in between the raindrops of a downpour.
Look at this. He grabbed water and threw it like a baseball in less than .0000. A lot of zeros in a millisecond. He can run around the
All right, we
entire
gotta fly.
cosmic interstate in less than a day, and that's a highway that cuts through the multiverse. How does he get that fast on an all chili dog diet? I mean, they give me the runs, but not that way.
He could reverse a black hole generator with his momentum alone, which then imploded,
Wow.
somehow sending him 849,000 light years away. Sonic's speed is so impressive that he can even move through stopped time. Let me repeat that. Time was frozen and he could still move. There is no earthly.
I feel like this is
method of
Mega
measuring
Man
such a
crossover
possibility.
from the
In
looks
the
of
words
it,
of
I
the
guess.
comic
I don't
itself,
know.
Sonic's speed is incalculable.
I know the Archie Sonic comics can get weird, like really weird, but that's just crazy.
You call it crazy. I call it chaos.
Just like my conception, I'm told.
No. I mean chaos as in the Chaos Force, an extra-dimensional field of.
I've never
infinite
seen that movie, by the way.
energy.
Let me know
This
if that's a good
chaos
movie.
takes physical form on
Coneheads,
Mobius
never seen
in the
that.
shape of magical power rings and perfectly hewn emeralds.
And Sonic loves collecting those rings. By the time he'd scooped up 1 billion of them, the gods were so impressed they put him in a book of world records and gave him a permanent force field that makes him way tougher than anybody else.
Along with shielding his spirit and mind. But that's not all. By gathering a large amount of chaos energy, he can transform into the almighty golden Super
The
Sonic.
Super
The
Saiyan!
Akira Toriyama.
Supersonic possesses incredible
Basically.
power. He can use chaos energy for defensive barriers and beams capable of shattering moons.
Somehow, he's even faster than before, and he's totally invincible. Like when he fought the demigod and possible power drink, Enerjack. This guy could rip people apart molecule by molecule. But no dice with Supersonic.
Like the video games, Sonic's super forms have a time limit, and now this limit can even be cut short through overuse of power. However, he battled Enerjack from day into night, so it must be able to naturally last much longer than the games, potentially over an hour.
But that's
Wow.
not even his final form. If he's got something as good as a Super Emerald around, he can go Ultra.
Ultra Sonic appears to possess
So,
all of
like,
Supersonic's
Super Saiyan
abilities
2?
and then some.
I guess I'm-
Specifically, he can tap into the raw magic of chaos.
Yeah, there's a bunch of wizards running around Archie's Sonic Land. Like this mammoth mogul guy. Turns out they're all using the same Chaos Force.
Ultrasonic can manipulate matter at an atomic level, changing its fundamental makeup.
Turning air to water, moving rocks around, opening portals across space-time, that kind of stuff. But Wally's never changed other living beings before. It's
Wow.
not totally out of the question. Right, dummy?
You're correct, Boomstick. Although Ultrasonic is not as proficient, this ugly monster wizard uses the same chaos magic, and he changed a partial robot rabbit into a full regular rabbit. A sentence so absurd, it likely damaged my internal processor.
Don't worry, it was never great. I took it from a refrigerator. Ultrasonic has altered his own body to better traverse difficult terrain. With all this in mind, he could theoretically be able to change the molecular makeup of others too. Just like this.
Ow.
But if changing
Why did they
molecules
bring that?
isn't
I don't
crazy
get it.
enough, we need to talk about something even crazier.
Chaos itself. Chaos magic is typically used for one of three things: increasing physical ability, providing lost knowledge, and granting wishes.
Like a freaking
What?
genie. Sonic's wish
Or the
to reverse
dragon.
brainwashing,
Wow, so
turn
Sonic's
back time,
stealing basically
revive
everything
the
from
dead,
Dragon, okay.
and even rewrote all reality in his whole multiverse with a Kamehameha Chaos Beam. Okay, if he can literally just wish his problems away, you'd think he'd have way less trouble dealing with a fat ginger named after breakfast food.
Honestly, he rarely did, but Sonic's a glutton for adventure and action. So over the years, he and the good doctor formed an unhealthy codependent relationship.
Just like us. Life's not the same without his oval-shaped enemy to beat up on. So they're back at it every chance they get. Come on, guys, just get a room
Rest
already.
one
But
dial
after
down
being
on
defeated
Carnage.
so many times, both Eggman and Mogul independently came to the same conclusion. By collecting so many rings and emeralds over the years, Sonic has become a literal embodiment of chaos itself. As in, he's a variable that cannot be accounted for, a wrench in the cogs of reality. Without him even realizing it, fate bends to him.
You know you're a badass when the most powerful Chaos Wizard out there decides the only way to beat you is to just wait until you die of old age.
It's ridiculous, it's absurd, it's unexplainable.
It's Sonic the freaking Hedgehog.
Ooh, I like to hang, but I got a juice.
Yeah, he was kind of, I don't know.
All right, the combatants are set, and we've run the data.
His
through
power
all
is kind of
possibilities.
ridiculous, I will
But
admit.
first, let me tell you about a phone and provider that's as fast as these guys.
Okay, so this battle is gonna be kind of interesting to say the least, because there's a bunch of like galaxy altering reality type stuff, power wise. Now listening to the comic version of Sonic, he kind of reminds me of Dragon Ball with the whole, wish granting abilities of chaos, And what's weird is, like, I've noticed that in each series. Like, Dragon Ball's got 7 Dragon Balls. Yu-Gi-Oh's got 7 Millennium items. Sonic has 7 emeralds. The number 7 appears in every single thing. So it's like, it's ridiculous. I don't know. I'm hoping for Sonic, but we'll see. We'll see.
You
Okay, we
really
already got
think
that.
you can outrun what?
I'm the fastest man alive.
Oh yeah, cherry flavored chump? I'm the fastest thing alive.
That's his thing. Well, animal tech. Okay.
Wanna bite?
I'm surprised he does not get fat with how many chili dogs he eats.
Too slow?
Okay. Oh. Yeah, I was gonna say, be careful with that.
Ugh,
And
don't mess with the hog's dogs.
don't mess with the hog. That was pretty good. Wow. Dang, Flash is just bit. Okay. He's just
Say
dishing.
uncle.
Flash fact. I'm out of your league.
Whoa.
Flash that. Ooh.
Thanks for the speed. Huh? A super emerald? I'll show you.
So the Super Emerald is like an Ultra Sonic, I guess? Dang. He's just... Is that a white dwarf? Oh no, it's just a different reality. Okay. He literally swirled his hand to where he threw lightning at him. Okay. Interesting. Okay.
Whoa, 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 whoa!
Oh, he's gonna slide right in. And then he's just like, I'm waiting, dude. I'm waiting. Oh yeah, I was gonna say. Okay, they've gone into another reality here.
Nice try. But I'm invincible when I'm like this. You've mastered speed, but I've mastered fate, and I wish you gone forever! Chaos control!
Linda! Di! Iris! Help me now!
Oh, dang. What in the world did he just turn into? Like some sort of demon or something like that? Okay. Wait, okay, so what is going on here? Oh. Dang. Okay, this just goes all over. Dang. Well, I knew it. I knew it. Yep. Yeah, after doing that whole little franchise changing right there.
What happened exactly?
He phased out of
Was
reality.
incredibly complex. Given
Yeah,
their speeds were impossible to calculate, speed alone
Okay.
was ironically somewhat of a non-factor in comparison. Sonic in his base form
Okay.
didn't really stand a chance against
What was that about?
Sure, he did seem to survive being launched 849,000 light years into an alien planet by a black hole imploding. However, considering he's been knocked out by far less, black holes are already imploding stars, and it seems some snow also inexplicably survived the trip. It's probably more likely the black hole acted as a sort of wormhole in its last moments and sent Sonic directly there. But if we assume Sonic was indeed blasted through space, a black hole's last moment usually results in an abrupt detonation equivalent to 5 trillion tons of TNT. Impressive, but the infinite mass punch could still deliver over 2 quadrillion times more power.
But Sonic's super forms were a different story. They had answers to almost all of Wally's skills. His chaos energy
Right,
could
so
replenish stolen
what was
speed.
the main
He was
reason
invincible,
why?
And he had freaking wish powers.
Personally, I was expecting the opposite result. Against almost anybody else, Archie's version of Sonic is practically unbeatable. But across a greater percentage of possible scenarios, Wally just happens to be the exception.
He had every counter he needed to. The speed steal wouldn't stop Supersonic, but Wally still got that stolen speed for himself.
Super and Ultrasonic were essentially batteries of unlimited kinetic energy Wally could pull from. Even with their speeds being incalculable, this meant Wally could ensure he was faster. Plus, Wally performed a lot more of those incalculable speed feats than Sonic ever did, so he technically held an experience advantage in that field.
Chaos Wish Power
Okay.
would be an insta-win against
Makes
basically
sense.
anybody, but Chaos Magic uses physical energy, and guess what? Wally could phase through reality warping energy.
And
Yeah.
jump through time or vibrate to a higher speed.
Like I said, guys, don't take that battle seriously. I mean, yeah, they do some research, but
Wally has proven capable of
I won't really
and
hear it
vibrating
until the
at
day,
speeds for
like,
days on
well,
end.
So it wasn't too hard for him to just
I'll just
lead out
explain
the
after.
super forms and strike at the first good opportunity.
And when it came to Ultrasonic's
Yeah.
ability to alter atomic structures, Wally possessed perfect control over his own individual molecules.
But hey, Sonic's the embodiment of chaos. Fate automatically bends to him or whatever.
Except Wally has broken fate a few times himself. The best example being when he ran to the end of reality and forced the concept of death itself to die.
Because Speed Force.
Simply put, Sonic's hypothesized nature as an anomaly in reality just wasn't enough protection against someone who could also break the rules of reality.
And
So basically, it's gotta
Wally
explain
raced
itself.
Barry. Their speed almost tore apart the multiverse.
Both these characters understandably seem overpowered to an extreme fault, but it's important to remember
In the
that
comics,
in their
yeah.
respective worlds, the story comes first. Sonic was impressive, improbable, inexplainable, but Wally had the power, the counters, and the speed he needed to pull ahead in this absolutely mind-bending battle. Oh, the drink is kicking in.
Dude, you need to shut the mouth.
Whiz! I
Oh.
ran to Jupiter! I'm a god! A speed god!
No, I think you're trapped in
What
another
cosmic insight have you
dimension.
learned?
I think you're screwed,
Just
is what you
one
are.
thing. Well, Sonic didn't know it. The writing was on the wall, E!
The winner is the Flash.
Alright, time for the next battle. What's up? What are we looking at here? Ooh, Winter Soldier versus who? Who else? Winter Soldier versus Red Hood. Never really watched those. Or now I watched Winter Soldier, but that might be like the only one I watched. Okay, so this death battle was interesting. A lot of explanation had to go into it to really explain why Flash beat Sonic. But honestly, it's I don't know. To be honest with you, that battle was really weird. And it might just because, like, I've never, like, I'm all about the physical fights. Like, if you have fire or water or, you know, some crazy ability like that, then I can understand that. Altering reality abilities are very difficult for me to analyze, but once again, this is a death battle, okay? Death battle, you know, puts pop culture characters together to see who wins a fight, okay? That's just, they're using their own sense. And I really won't take any serious death battle seriously until the writer actually checks off on it. Like, the way I will take that seriously is if, like, Akira Toriyama and the person who made Superman went together and said, okay, this is agreeable. We agree that Goku would never beat Superman. But I'm gonna probably watch. Another dude actually referred to me, so I'll check it out over here. You'll check out his comment right here, and I'm gonna actually check that out at some point. And when I do, I'll let you guys know how I felt about that video, and if it really is a good explanation. So with that said, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and click out. So I thank you for checking this out. I love y'all, and I will see you guys next time or this weekend, whatever. Hopefully we get a trailer of Dragon Ball Z Kakarot dropping sometime this week, or if not next week, whenever. Hopefully we get some good news going on. So with that said, I'm gonna say peace. Peace.